Hello guys, how you doing? Welcome back. This is Rise of Industry 2. I'm going to attempt, having now played the tutorial, to start. I don't know actually, I didn't realise there was a campaign and a sandbox. I'm quite tempted to go down the sandbox route. The campaign is obviously going to be sort of force-fed and a bit linear in nature. Let's go to the sandbox. So you can start in California, Vermont, Arizona, Ohio, Kentucky, Texas, Wisconsin, Illinois, Oregon, New York, California, Tennessee, Missouri, Kansas, Guam, Puerto Rico, Nevada, Hawaii, Key West, Florida. Okay, quite a few different places. I want to go Texas. It's mostly going to be land and oil, isn't it? Let's go new game. Black gold, it says. Customize your company. Yeehaw! Industries. Big old S for Sim UK. Let's go red and white. We don't appear to have any red and white. Filtered by skin tone. Looks like a bit of me. Filtered by body type, that's fine. Randomized body character. Sim. UK. CEO. Corporate strategy. Administrative research. Selects one research point per day from every central office. I'm going to say logistics expertise. Increase the capacity of loading facilities. There we go. Random seed. Overall difficulty. Let's make it hard. An overall increased challenge. Rare deposits. Expensive and rare vessels. And as few startup advantages as possible. That sounds ideal. Deposit randomization. Shuffled. Rail connection is off. Airport is off. So I guess I'm going to have to build those things myself. It's going to be hard, but I want it to be hard. I want to see how difficult it is. I want to see what challenge it is. Also, I want to see if I can rise to the challenge. There's still quite a few things I don't understand, but if I can find a gap in the market and exploit it, then we should be able to make profit. And because you can speed up time 3 times, I see so many people do this, they're cheating. I mean, wouldn't it be great if your profits were coming in 3 times faster than you're actually earning them? That would be ideal. I can see the power source. Choose a starting slot. It's like Thriller. Do-do-do-do. So I was going to pick one here, stupidly. None of these have been surveyed, so we don't actually know what's underneath them. But I just realised that there's no water source over there. No, that's a really great spot there, but there's no electricity. So I want to have all the advantages of everything. So I'm thinking if I grab this one, because that one's kind of impeded slightly. But if I grab J4, I can... Actually, I don't know whether I can get this one and connect to the water without paying some sort of subsidiary fee to have access on that land. Let's see if there's any other power water source. There's a highway here. There's a little town over here. Okay, that's interesting. But no power or water. Only in America. The map is a lot bigger than I realised. You can tell I'm a kid of the 80s, can't you? Thriller night. Alright, J4 is the safe bet. I'm going to say yes. So we own J4, so I've got access to water and electricity. Select lots to gain access rights. You have selected 0 of 5. I don't know what that means. We've got a little something there. Sulfur deposit. Of all the things. Natural gas deposits. Natural gas deposits. So mineral deposits likely in neighbouring lots. What's this here? Empties. There's nothing in there. Don't know about that one. So I'd like this one, but I don't think I can select it. It's also empty. Oh, we own this one. Oh. Hang on. We own J3. We own J4. We own I5 for COVID. That's still COVID. I4. There's a natural gas there, and we also own that. So I'm thinking gas is our way forward then. What's here? That's empty. But we could do stuff with it, surely. Taped for got mineral deposit likely in a neighbouring lot. I want access rights to G4. Do I? It's a bit lumpy. I don't really know what I'm doing. What shall I do? I can get access to the water. I'm thinking I want to get access to this highway. Because that's probably quite important, right? So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I've got a connection point there to the highway. And it's unsurveyed, but there's potentially minerals there. What do we get? Empty. It must be this one then. Must be this one that has minerals in it. I don't know. Right, so we've got 500,000. We've got natural gas deposits. So we're going to need headquarters, of course. So there's sulfur there. I don't know if I want to do anything with sulfur. The J3 is empty, so let's put our headquarters here, shall we? Can I? Oh, hang on, you spanner. So I bought access to all of these up here. I don't have a connecting route. I didn't grab this one. I grabbed this one. Oh, what a mistake. What an idiot. Right, this is empty. Let's put our headquarters here. Can I rotate it? No. I'll build connections for this building here. Complex central office must be within the complex range. Cannot place buildings on land you don't own. Oh, access granted. I don't own the land. Okay, so I'm going to have to go over here. Oh, hang on, what have we got over here? Oh, we got some crude oil. Nice. All right, we'll put ourselves here then. The water pipe is going to be a problem, isn't it? Oh, look, I can't do it. I've got myself stuck. Inspect land ownership and status. You can review the state of individual lots and send your VP of operations on various tasks to survey, gain access rights, or purchase a lot right. Okay. So farming. Never thought about farming. In order to perform actions on this lot, you must hire a VP of operations. Right. So let's do that. Executive team, VP of operations. Have a recruiter find some candidates for this role. The recruiter is on the phone working the contract list. Find a suitable candidate. You expect results in a few days. Okay. So no alternative other than to, I think, if it's not too expensive, buying that plot of land. We could do a lot of stuff with a lot of stuff then. But at least we've got a road being built. Are we actually on course? Highway connection needed, yeah. This is not ideal, chaps. Not ideal at all. It's that one square there that I need. What a mistake. There you go. Don't do as I do. Learn from my mistakes. So what I'm thinking is I might expand this way and make advantage of the crude oil, because I know how to do that. That would make sense to source it that way, I think. So let's begin by putting a road down. Absolutely critical, of course. We'll run alongside. The water. Now, obviously, I'm going to need some power over here, so that's another expense. Chemical production, hydrocarbon extraction complex. So is that? I think that's that, isn't it? Right, that's now connected to the highway. What do we got here? Catherine Wright. Her traits are she's a workaholic and she's a Luddite. farm and mine output plus 10% as VP of research, daily research point output. Minus 20. Can't initiate skunk works job. I don't know what that means. Another workaholic. Short-tempered. Methodical manager. Focused on micromanaging and getting gains out of little things. Yeah, I don't like short-tempered people. I'm going to go with Catherine Wright. Tire her. VP of Operations. Yes, I would. This is where you manage your executive team of VPs and complex managers. From here, you can fire, manage tasks, and switch them into new positions. I would like a plot search. No, I don't want to search. I don't want to requisition a boat. How am I going to get her to do this? It's going to cost $5,000 or 25 to own it outright. Let's just do $5,000. Before we can build any infrastructure here or survey it for resource, we need to get the current owner on side first. Sign Catherine Wright to negotiate access rights to this lot. 7 days. Perfect. It's a good game. I'm liking this game so far. I'm liking its level of complexity and depth and what's not. Okay, so oil wells. I think we'll start by sticking one there. Get things up and running, shall we first? Storage tanks. Yeah, I think we'll slam that there. Tanker loading facility. Connected to the main road. Connected to the internal road. Okay. This may look like I know what I'm doing, but I feel very far from it, I have to admit. Satellite network connection. Builds a connection to the global satellite network, allowing for nearly instant worldwide communication. Okay. This is the 80s, remember? Right. So we can put power there. And water there. Lift these two up. Water pipes. And now some power. Aha! Things is happening. And we've still got 440,000 in La Banque. Now, I need to think about this very carefully. I think we need storage of some sort. Do we? The waste loading facility. Tanker loading facility. Distribution. Oil pipelines. And deliver crude oil between complexes. Oh, hello. Well, that's rather interesting, isn't it? There's our headquarters. I don't know what the hell we can do with headquarters. going on here? Access rights. You have an incoming message. Of course, fair is fair. Hey there, Oscar Moss speaking from Neptune Holdings. I heard you were hoping to secure access rights to my plot of land on H4. Always happy to do business if you're willing to pay a fair price. They ask you to pay a nominal cost for access to their land. This will give you working knowledge of what might be available in that land, as well as the right to run infrastructure through it. 5 grand. Yeah. Job done. There we have our connection. Complete catastrophe, slightly diverted, or momentarily diverted. Right, so I could just run pipes straight across here and have storage over here. It's possible, isn't it? What's the problem here? Oh yeah, we haven't got a highway yet. So what can we build here? Enable or disable complex. Is it enabled? There are lots of stuff going on. Daily salary is 141. Okay, it's all taking time. I'm not going to rush it because that's, going to lead to mistakes, probably. But I'm a bit concerned I can't build a warehouse over here. Then I suppose we have storage, so maybe that's how we did it. I can't even remember now. It's only been an hour since I did the tutorial, but I've forgotten already. Headquarters. Right, what have we got over here? An amphitheatre. A location for your VP of PR to hold a corporate showcase, okay? What's this? Contract delivery depot. Oversees contract drop-offs and pickups. I think we're probably going to need one of them. Can handle any resource. Okay, so goes that way. Absolutely certain we need one of those. What else have we got here? Company cafeteria. Provides daily experience gains for your managers and VPs. Okay. R&D office. Allow for faster progress on tech development. Faster. Doesn't stop it. Contract delivery. Rail construction crew. Dispatcher office. Centralize your logistics system in one place. Streamlines your distribution. Sounds a bit complicated. Parking lot. This lot stores newly assembled cars as they roll off the assembly lines or await transport onward. Must be built in a complex. Okay. Consumer goods warehouse. This warehouse stores consumer goods, items that have been created in factories and are ready to be shipped out to distributors and ultimately, end consumers. I do apologise. Okay, we're probably going to need that. Farm silos, food warehouse, industrial storage. This facility stores industrial resources. So, annoyingly, what I can't do is hover over the icons and tell me what they are. Because obviously I want crude oil, minerals. Oh, maybe that'll come under minerals. Oh, saving. Is that crude oil? Nuclear material tanks. Oh, could that be crude oil? liquids and gases. Timber. Oh my lord. 30,000 squared cubic meters of storage. Yeah, don't really know what I want to do there, if I'm being totally honest. Do I need to do water and pipe connections, or have I already, because I've already got it on my land? I don't need to. How does that work? Question. I've not come across that before. I don't know the answer. There's a lot of working out to do. What's this? Catherine Wright, finish the task, lot access, okay. There are buildings shutting down in headquarters due to a lack of utilities. Electricity. Okay, well that answers that question. So water pipe connector. Hopefully that will, if I can actually jam it. Can I jam it that side? I don't know if that's going to be helpful or a hindrance. If I whack that one there, I can't fit it in that gap because it's too, it's kind of in the way. I've lost that corner then, that's a bit annoying. Right, so I'll stick that there. That's power. So that's that. Okay, that should, in theory, then get us up and running. If that's what we were complaining about. So the power line is connected. We now have power. The power needed by buildings in this complex exceeds the capacity of the constructed connectors. Build additional power connectors to increase complex capacity. What? No. We'll see if that message comes back. Right, so we've almost got the highway connected. That's what starts everything off. It's a bloody long way away. But I suppose arguably we've got right in the middle of both exit points. Oh no, it doesn't come out this way. It only leads that way. Alright, well, you know, I don't know. I think we've got access to some decent resources. Construction crew can't reach this site. Okay, yeah, because we've got a road. That makes sense. Alright. This is a good game. I like this game. Huge potential. So I could speed up time, but it's August 24th. It's 4 days to my birthday. I still have COVID. I don't want to rush things. I want to think about what I'm doing a little bit. The headquarters might be a disaster because at some point I'm going to have to get production over here, I think, or something. So I need a plot. Do I own this? So that's empty. That's a perfect place for all of our production and stuff. I have access to there, and I own this. What's in here? Natural gas. Sulfur. We have an awful lot of natural gas. I think possibly that needs to be my next point, of focus. We've got so much natural gas supply. I imagine we can sell that to someone and bring in a regular decent amount of profit. I've started here with this just purely because I've done this before and I know what it is. And sulfur. What could sulfur be used for? Let's have a look at the old book of knowledge. The production manual contains information on all the building technology and resources available to you. Consult it for information on resources and to unlock new technologies. Come down here and type in sulfur. Have I misspelt sulfur? I did misspell sulfur. Okay. You can't buy this yet. You haven't met any sellers, right? But sulfur, mine, produces sulfur. And then chemical works soda allows us to build chemicals or fertilizer. Ooh, that'd be very useful. Chemical works fertilizer. Battery factory. Of course, I can make batteries with sulfur. Oh, well, that's potentially very interesting then. Okay. So my favourites are highlighted, except they're not. Raw materials, crude oil. So crude oil with natural gas, I can make wax. I can make chemicals. I don't have rubber. I can't do that. I can make paint. I can make quite a lot with crude oil then. Plastics, obviously. Oil turbine plant. This turbine takes crude oil and turns it into electricity. Be distributed into the power grid. Can only be built in regions where oil is produced. Right, so we've got loads of options with the oil. Loads of options with the oil. What about natural gas? Is that still going to be a raw material, even though it's a gas? No, I don't think so. Oh, hang on, what was that? Gas. Natural gas. Crude oil pumped from the depths turned into gasoline, plastic chemicals and other byproducts. You know, some waxes. Potash. Potash is mined and used in a fertilizer. Okay. Carbon and coke. Crude oil. So yeah, we've got some options, definitely. So we may have some waste that comes out of there, which we could use for something else. Ooh, exciting much. I'll be honest, I didn't really want to get into mining and stuff. I wanted to try and do it without having that. But it seems we're going to have to go down that route. So natural gas. Can I just sell natural gas as gas? Is that a saleable product? So natural gas well and storage tanks. I guess that's all I need. Should I focus on the oil first? We are running out of cash. 100 grand already gone. Currently losing 1,647 per day. There's a lot of building work that needs to go ahead. I'm glad that this isn't being built quickly. I'm glad that there's like a process. That's the last piece. Oh no. But we still don't technically have this connected to a highway yet. That'll come soon. It's good. Keeping it at this pace gives me a little bit of time to think and work out what we're doing. Satisfaction 2.3 related to available housing. Because of housing oversupply and lack of jobs. We have 61 workers and 424 apartments. Where are they then? Right, that's something to keep an eye on. So yeah, there we go. There's our workers, and that's our current housing. So that's our electricity usage and water usage. So I imagine the cost of that is only going to go up. So if I have a look-see here, type in crude oil. I'll just type in oil. There we go. Oil well. Oil well drilling. We've already got access to that. Hydroxide complex. We've got access to that. We could do paint manufacturing. We could do the plastics. What I want to know is, how do I store it? I think an oil pipeline might be more cost effective than having trucks running to and fro. But is it going to be more expensive? Ah, is that oil there? That purple one with a little circle on it. Yeah. Okay, so I think we need the tank. That can store 30,000 cubic meters. Can I whack it there? Can I get away with it underneath that thing? Mainly not. Now, you can have fires and all sorts of bad crap going on, can't you? So let's have it over here, well out the way. In fact, that's not a bad idea because then I can run the pipe directly from there straight over to here, theoretically. Oil pipeline. Totally going out on a whim here. I don't really know what I'm doing. I think I'm going to have one the other end. There you go. As soon as we start producing oil, it should, in theory, immediately start coming over here. It's going to make life a little bit easier, I think, potentially. This facility failed to produce a resource because storage facilities are full. What are we talking about? So there's no storage available. So that's 0% full, contains nothing. What are you talking about then? Insufficient. Oh, there we go. Just took a little bit of time to catch up with itself. So we are now producing oil. Yeehaw, monkey monkey. Oh, we don't have storage here. We don't have storage here. Yeah, I'm going to go with another storage. Just there. So I'd like our processing to be very straightforward. Yeah, just that little bit to go, then we should start pulling stuff in here. Right, let's get a contracts on the go. Negotiate new contracts. Gilbert Brady. I want to sell crude oil. And they are wary of my current storage figures for this resource. Don't worry about that. Sticky crude oil. 23 barrels every 4 days, 31 barrels every 4 days, 93 barrels every 7 days. Oh, 93 every 7 days. That's a lot. That's a lot. 93 barrels every 7 days, and we're currently producing 5 a day. 5 a day. So 5 a day will be how many a week? That's 35? Oh god, no. Yeah, 35. So we need 2 of these to produce. Is it 70 they wanted? Right, let's get on and do that. Nope, where am I looking? Excuse me. Oh, what's happened? Oh, it's saving. Thought I'd run out of money for a second. Oh, no! I was just about to make money. Right, we have another oil well over here. Right, so I think 3 of those should be enough. That contains nothing. Is that because we're instantly... We can chuck out a maximum of 50 barrels. Okay. You've constructed a new loading dock. There's a contract delivery depot. Fertilizer, minerals, timber, industrial, agricultural, liquids and gases. So anything at all. Currently contains nothing. Where the hell is all my oil going? Where is it all going? Somebody tell me now. Liquid byproducts, liquid industrial waste and other leftovers from industrial processes and conversions can be stored in buildings that can handle liquid byproducts, can be transported by vehicles that can handle conveyors. Okay. Liquid byproducts. So I'm guessing we're going to have to store that over here. This is a storage for liquids and gases, liquid byproducts. Okay. Tanker loading facility. This facility can accommodate tanker trucks with liquids or gases and move goods to or from tanks. So, I'm going to need one of these, I think. Still can't put it underneath there. I wonder if I can fix this a little bit. is frustrating. So to deal with it, arrange for a disposal contract or construct some dumping facilities to store or convert it. Okay. So I can pay someone else to get rid of it. Or we're chucking out 15 barrels per day. This must be building up now. 136 barrels already. 13% full already. Right, so that's the first 2 weeks of that contract already covered. I'm going to have to do something about the byproduct. Get this connection done first. Going to knock out our electricity, isn't it? Let me build that last one. Why has it done that? I think maybe that's a bug. I'm going to take all of that out now to try and fix it. What a bloody mess that's turned into. It's all going so well. Look at this. Flipping 4 things. Right, whatever. I think that's hopefully enough to get it working. So now maybe I can that's liquids or gases and byproducts. Okay. Yay, fixed it. So now I'd like to put a tank there. I'm going to be able to get it there. So once that's built, we should then be able to get rid of the byproduct temporarily to here. I mean, I don't know if I need to do that because I've got this storage thing here, so. Hydrocarbon extraction central office building is not functioning. Oh, we haven't got electricity yet. We should have electricity. Or is it this one? Okay, it's this one. $50. Right, that's that done. What I should have done is built this over here. And then we could have expanded into this area to get rid of it. We'll consider that as a future project. Right. There you go, everything's up and running again. Let's get this contract on the go because we're running out of cash here. We're going to sell crude oil. They want what? 93 barrels every 7 days. I think we could do that. So that's being negotiated now. Once I get that up and running, that should turn our deficit of £2,000 into a profit of £3,000. Or is that a daily loss? Maybe a daily loss, in which case that's not quite gonna fix the problem. We may need to take on more contracts. How many barrels we got? 226, and that's a quarter full already. After reviewing your offer, we've got a bit of an ask. Things happen in factories, and it would ease concerns to know that everything, even if things get a bit disrupty, you've got some slack on your end. We'll be willing to pay a bit more per delivery for that peace of mind. Or price of mind, it says. Agree to increase your stockpile of goods. They will pay more per delivery for the first year of the deal. Yeah. Increase my stockpile of goods. Well, I could do that. Can I make this bigger? Set this building to only store a specific resource. Oh, okay. That's what we want. So at the moment, we want it to store crude oil. And this one, also crude oil. And then this one can be set to byproducts. Hopefully that'll work quite nicely. Right, I think that's ticking over and working quite well. So hang on. So do I have a contract? 93 every 7 days contract is locked. Drop off at headquarters. Oh, okay, so I can't start until we've got enough oil accumulated. But it doesn't tell me how many barrels I've got to have. We can renegotiate the contract as well. That's really cool. Old friends from back in the day. So it doesn't tell me how much they want me to stockpile. That's a little frustrating, I have to say. Can I build bigger tanks? That's my next query. Storage tanks. Technologies. Some stuff we're going to have to look at there. Liquid byproduct processing. It's going to cost more research points than we currently have. Okay. I have to just hold on to it for now, I guess. We've already got access to gas well drilling, that's good. It doesn't look like you can make these any bigger. Well, that's 30% full already. It doesn't. It's a little frustrating that they don't say in the contract how many units they want me to have. And I wonder if it might be a little whippy blocked in the head because it's expecting me to store it over here. In reality, I'm storing it over here. What? We got 400 meters cubed of natural gas in here. Yeah, that's like a byproduct. So we're actually getting some natural gas. That's interesting. That is interesting. I wonder why this is taking so long to build. What's still being built? Right, we've got a connection here now. So that's not a problem. Still making a loss because Matey won't start the contract. Frankie's Tips soundtrack. Have 465 barrels of crude oil. I found it at last. It's over here for some reason instead of over there where it should be. Don't know what that means. I have an incoming message from the mayor. Oh god. So I'm going to have 465 barrels of crude oil. Currently got 346. December 31st. Okay, we should hit that target. So it's basically going to be a half full one of these. That's fine. I'm going to put a couple more of these over there. But also worried about fire. Well, at the moment we got 3. 1, 2, and a third one over here. So I guess we're okay. If they fill up, it'll just start backfilling into this. It's 2% full. 14 barrels of liquid byproduct. The outputs are gas, oil, and waste, water and electricity inputs. Okay. It's taken a long time to get done. I think they're finally doing it. Let's see what the mayor wants. Hi, this is Edwin Cunningham. He's the mayor of Midland. As you well know, we're a major player in the region and the happy home of so many of the workers in your highly esteemed company. Butt-kissing politician if ever I've seen one. I'm calling you to discuss a certain proposal that we feel would greatly benefit my citizens and their employees. They ask for me to invest some money in city beautification. This would increase worker satisfaction. What a delightful idea, please count me in. $5,000 that's going to cost. Yeah, why not? $5,000. Why not? Hopefully we start making some money soon, otherwise this is going to start getting serious. We negotiate the other contract. Crude oil. 31 barrels every 4 days. We're doing 15 barrels a day. Yeah, I think we'll be all right with that. So I may as well put another oil thing down. Forgotten it. I've got such a COVID head. I've forgotten how many barrels I just agreed to do. Something every 4 days, or was it 4 barrels every something days? I cannot remember. 31 barrels every 4 days. So we're going to need 2 of these. At least. Awkward. And we're going to get access to all of these. It's going to be a right pain in the bum, isn't it? We'll just go for those 2 for now. I'm ready to sign. Let's do it. Right, okay. Looks like you've got a contract to sell, but you don't have a delivery set up to get it to a depot where it can be picked up. So we need more water. It doesn't tell you where, which facility. I think it needs a little bit of tweaking there, because the information coming in is not great. Imagine if I had like 20 of these things on the go. I would have no idea which facility needed more water, but seeing as this is the only one I have on the go, yeah, so they need more water. That's what this will do here. Should fix it, I think. As that piece is built. We have enough water now. Negotiation success. Nicely done. We're quite pleased with this outcome. We're truly excited to be doing transfer business together. I've done as they asked. Glad to hear it. Hopefully this is the start of a profitable partnership. Start immediately. Yeah, right, so that's up and running. So we are producing oodles and noodles of oil. We're doing 20 barrels a day. Every 2 days we're covering the first contract, and every 4 days, 5 days, oh, that's gone up to 30. Yeah, I think we're going to smash it. Those 2 contracts alone hopefully will leave us with good money. But have I neglected to do something? $1,247 has been wired to your account. There you go. We're making less of a loss. Less of a loss. And every 7 days, we'll get this. Right, oh God, there's a lot going on. A mayoral welcome. Welcome to our fair city. I'm Edwin Cunningham. So after he's asked us for money, he says welcome. You've expanded quite nicely. I'd like to propose our municipal government as a potential partner for you. So how can we assist you to get you started in the region? We would like to help us get established. Been informed that there is a startup grant for newly established businesses. Accept a one-time lump sum payment from the city. 20 grand. There is perhaps a subsidy spread over a few payments that could improve our financial outlook. 6,000 every 30 days for 4 payments. So that's 24 grand. That's even more money. You're doing a fine job, Your Honour. Just make sure that our workers are happy. This is most important to us. The impact of this decision will be clear enough in the near future. Get a boost in worker happiness. Well, worker happiness is quite low, isn't it? Tell me, Your Honour, when will the pro quo portion of this quid pro quo kick in? We'll tell him to bugger off. Refuse his assistance. Let's keep the workers happy, because at the moment they're not. Look at that. Massive boost, up to 7.3. Oh, that's good. I think I made the right choice there. It cost me 24 grand, basically, for that. Squash the competition. You have an incoming message. Not to brag, but I'm quite the squash player. At Arkansas Resources, everyone's afraid to play me. Care to play soon while I'm in town? Or I want to play squash with this guy. Sure, you buy a lot from us. In fact, why don't you join me at the country club? I'd like to make sure we don't have a country club. Sounds great. You're an important customer who buys a lot from us. Let me know when and where. Yeah, we got to go with our customers. Mission success. No active missions. Right, okay. Something's gone wrong here. It's not connected to headquarters. Oh, I see. I see what I did there. So it wasn't connected to the rest of the base. That's fine. We fixed that. That should now be operational. That's ticking over rather nicely. Cool beans. How much waste are we loading over here? Liquid byproduct, 20 barrels. It's 4% full. 1,000 cubic meters of liquid gas. We have to do something with liquid gas, aren't we? Right, so we'll earmark this for byproducts, but I won't start the transfer yet until the other one starts to get a little bit close to full. And then hopefully we can do some research and get rid of the extra stuff. Liquid byproduct. Okay, that's just going to sit there and do nothing. It's in preparation for an issue that we know is coming. 644 barrels, that one's still empty, that's good. It's very good indeed. What have we got going on here? Construction completed. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. What was that one? Damn it. Something about transportation. That's being picked up at headquarters. We've got to drop that off at headquarters. So are we getting paid? Next shipment in 5 days, 4 days. Okay. We're still making a loss. Ah, successful. Okay. Good. Right, so that is working. That's a horrible noise. Excuse me. Right, so we're not yet making a profit, but we are successfully selling some goods and offsetting our losses a little bit. I think we need to start producing something. In my head, that seems to make more sense. It's more money. So can we do that here? An incoming message. Internship results. We recently received a call from a local university. I have a group of eager engineering students who are hungry from some direct experience, or for some direct experience. If we fund them, we can keep some of their research should they make any discoveries. Yeah, let's do it. 6 months. Definitely. Right, so I think what I need to do, that's regional infrastructure, that's headquarters. Chemical production complex? No. Plastic production complex. Plastic production complex, okay. Can't rotate that. Should I buy some land? Should I buy this land? It may open up opportunities, mightn't it? How do I know overall how much we're producing? Finances are not good. So we're doing 8.97 barrels per day. With a little bit of natural gas going on. City contract offer. This is at slow pace, by the way. This is already getting on top of me. Incoming message from Edwin Cunningham, Mayor of Midland. Here in Midland, we have a lot of buildings to maintain. Things like cleaners and other solvents are needed. I've spoken with our city manager, and we need a new vendor. Interested in supplying chemicals? We'd be willing to wait a couple of months on that first delivery. If you'd like to sign now, they offer me a contract. 20 barrels every 6 days for $2,000. They will attempt the first pickup on January 1st. It's November already. Yeah, let's do it. Chemicals. 66 days to set out. We were looking to do something. Let's do something. Chemical production. Oh, Christ. Don't we own that land? Oh, no, we don't own that land. Do we own that land? How do I get to the... How do I look at the land ownership thing? Oh, there we go. It's going to cost us 25 grand. $25 grand. Okay. Let's hope that that's a wise speculative maneuver. And then maybe we could do the waste over here instead. Next to all the water. This is profitable land, presumably for houses and such. Oh, that's a massive plot there. Hydrocarbon deposits likely. Right, what's this? Land expansion. 25,000. Right, we own it. Right, cool, we've got it. So let's build. Let's try and do this as quick as possible. Chemical production. Oh, I'm a bit concerned. Am I going to be able to get the road round there? Oh, I think I just about squeeze it round there. Oh no, I can't squeeze it round. The terrain's too steep. Oh, sugar. So I can put it there. Oh, that is so annoying. I have no choice but to build it there. How far out do I need to go? I think I'm going to have to go as far as this. Right, that's not too bad. It's a little bit of extra cost, but it's not terrible. Right, chemical production. So we'll have that. That'll connect everything to this building. We are going to need power, though. Bit of an irritation. And we're going to need water. Okay, that's a bit ugly, but it should work. All sorts of things going on. What do we think the chances of getting water in here are? Got a horrible feeling this isn't going to be playing ball. Can we go into the river? Oops. Then I'll build a bridge on steep terrain. Oh, how annoying. No, can't build that way. I'll build a bridge. Oh man! Why did that just get rid of that piece of flipping pipe there? That's not what I asked it to do at all. Can I move this? Because that is causing all of my problems, isn't it? Oh, you're joking. I've got to remove all other parts of the complex before I can destroy this. You are kidding me. I can't just move this one building. That's ridiculous. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I am unbelievably annoyed. Have I possibly created a gap here, though, by doing that? So I suppose what I could do is move the water facility to there, and then get rid of that one. What an absolute faffy ass. That's annoying, that limitation there, that you can't just move that one building. Not a fan of that, I can tell you. Right, what's this say? You have an incoming message. A warm intro. Your answering machine whirs with an exciting message from Calvin Hutchinson. Hey, listen, I wanted to introduce you to someone. You know Catherine Broderick from Northwestern Chemical? I think you two would hit it off. Feels like there might be some valuable synergies between the both of your businesses. Yeah. So that gives us a bonus so that we can communicate with her. Oh, look at this. This is international stuff. This is very far off in the future. These are your corporate connections, people you know both at your company and externally. You can use these relationships to expand your network and gain new business opportunities. Crikey Moses, I tell you what, it doesn't hang about, this game. Right, so I'm going to get this up and running lickety-split. It's all taking far too long. There was too much faffing around there. But we kind of came up with a solution. Because arguably I could put another one there and then get rid of that one entirely. And then that will give us a gas out opportunity. Right. It's down to that. I'm talking myself into that job. We've only got 131,000 left, so maybe stop being so hyper excited. Right, I think everything is back online. We're finally back on hallowed ground. Right, chemical production, we've got power, we've got water coming. Let's have a look, see here. Fraction for waxes, dyes, soda, potash, chemicals. Right. Oh, we're so running out of money now. Now it's starting to get quite intense. Right, so this could start making chemicals. Industrial storage warehouse, that's what I was looking for before, but tanks. This is what I think this is what we're going to need. We're going to need tanks over here. Start storing Lord only knows what. I'm thinking over here we can start producing a multitude of different things. Right, that's up and running now. We are producing chemicals. Nice. Happening. Stuff is happening. Money is going out at a crazy rate. Fertilizers, solid byproducts, minerals and solid byproducts. Okay, let's just go with one for now. We're not getting any crude oil over here. So I think we're going to have to go down the pipeline solution or technique. Thing is, that's the pipeline there, isn't it? So maybe I could build one in the corner. It's very tight and awkward. But that would at least get us up and running. And lose a bit of, potentially a bit of oil production there if I do it that way. Could have thought about that a little bit more, I think, before I did it. But hopefully, if we start turning a profit soon, I can redesign all this. I tell you what, though, it's been tough. Oh, we made a profit. We made a profit. Yee, we lost 90,000 in the last 30 days, so we've got 1 month left. 1 month left. Okay, so what's cool about that is it can hold multiple different things. So we'll just stick with the one for now. Let's see what other production we've got. We've got waxes, dyes, soda. That's the chemicals. And that's rubber. We don't have any rubber. Chemical work, dyes. Is that for paint? I imagine that's paint, is it? Oh god, what's going on? A liquid byproduct was just received into storage at hydrocarbon extraction. Didn't have time to read it. Calvin Hutchinson again. Hey, I wanted to ask you something. We're having a bit of a demand spike for crude oil and would like to buy a little extra. We'd like the next delivery to be double the usual amount. Does that work for you? Sounds good. Does it sound good? I mean, have I got enough? How much is in there? Nothing in there. 743 in there. I think we'll be alright. Just a temporary spike. So this is going to be our profit. This is what covers the cost of what we're doing. And this is where our profit comes from, hopefully. Oh no, I'm going to need a distribution thing here. I put that in the wrong place, haven't I? I'm an arse it. Right, so we need a distribution thing here. Tanker loading facility. It's so straightforward and simple, but at the same time it's so complex. There's so many things going on in my head already. I just want to get to a point where it just sort of self-sufficient. Do you know what I mean? Where I start making $2,000 instead of losing money. Pick up success, 186 barrels. 7,000 we got for that one. Nice. Right, okay. So we have a tanker loading facility here. So maybe we'll swap this out and have it for chemicals instead. And then we can get a delivery system going on for chemicals. How does it know that that's what I want to do? It always seems to pick the right thing. How many barrels a day? I don't know. 10? No idea. How many are we producing? Oh, we're only making 4 barrels of chemicals. Not very much, is it? A lot of trucks, but not a lot of flipping chemicals, I must say. How are we doing over here? 14% full. We're going to have to start thinking about doing something with that. The production is really low. I mean, it produces 10 liquid byproducts every 14 days. Holy cow. It's 14% full already. We're still not making a profit. When does that contract kick in? Hang on, they want 31 barrel. No, hang on. What are we selling here? 20 barrels every 6 days, and we're doing 4 barrels a day. So that's like bang on the amount. But if we have any sort of slowdown, that's going to cause us a problem. But we should have a bit of an accumulation here, hopefully. 40 already, so we'll be all right. We're ready to go. Good Lord, all of this production and investment, and we're still making a loss. Good game, this. I like it. There's economics for you. So, in terms of chemicals, is there something else I can quickly put together? Storage, I want production. The crude oil and natural gas makes wax. How much is it? Let's just do it. Let's think about it. 1,000 cubic meters of water, 14 employees, and a lot of byproducts. £6,000. It's not too bad, I suppose. It gets rid of the gas. And maybe I could shift some of the gas, some of the wax. We have to do it soon because I'm running out of money. All right, let's go for it. So that produces it. What stores it? What on earth does wax look like? A candle. Of course it does. Let's see a candle there. No candle. There's the candle. Right, so that's that and that, and then we need an exporting thing, a loading facility for the wax. And then we're going to need a storage thing. Never ending this is. For wax, for candles. Well, the other problem I've got, of course, I've got to have a distribution thing for that. Can I build a road there? Look at my money now. This is it. This is the gamble. It should be underground, not overground like this, surely. I don't know, it's a lot cheaper to put it overground, isn't it? Three drums of wax. So I need this and this to be done, and then we need a contract, and we should have another contract for the chemicals coming in. So the chemicals and the wax should hopefully be enough to get us where we need to be. Also outputting natural gas. How much natural gas we got here? Lots. So I'd love to get a natural gas pipe coming over here. I don't know if I can squeeze it in anywhere. Starting to get complicated. Can gas pipes go over each other? It's going to be an expensive mistake if I get this wrong. See where I need to connect it. Can I get it there? Apparently I can. Well, that's wonderful if I can, because that's a byproduct being dealt with. There's a lot of natural gas there. Oh, hang on, that outputs natural gas. Oh, you spanner. You spanner. I'm taking... Oh, I've got that back to front. There's a lot of natural gas I'm producing here. What I need is something here that uses natural gas. That also outputs natural gas. Oh, cock. I got it back to front. I'm running out of money. Something here. Oh, I misread that. Okay. Cake production. Let me see how that works. Oh, I need to find a use for natural gas very quickly. I very brilliantly already built the infrastructure to get rid of it. I just need somewhere to get rid of it now. Hit the greens! Ah, God. We do some business together. I'll be in town for a few days. I'm hosting a round of golf with some other industry. Yeah. Hobnobbing. Right, so everything is good. The chemical sales should be coming in 9 days. This is what's going to turn it around. How much wax are we producing? 24 drums of wax. Get a contract. We want to sell wax. 15 drums every 9 days. Oh, hang on. What are we producing? We're doing 3 drums of wax a day. That's not a lot. Oh, God. So 3 drums a day. We could do 30 drums every 9 days. We could, couldn't we? Okay, we're just about going to manage to do that. Add a delivery. Waxes from there to there. How many a day? 3 a day? 4 a day? Right, let's get that on the go-go. Research item subsidy. There are 4 payments left in this agreement. Okay. Yeah, okay. It's 31% full. Oh, God. Income message. We have evaluated your proposal for waxes and are able to offer the following terms. Please let us know. 30 drums every 9 days for 30 grand. Yeah, let's do it. Woohoo! Where from? Got a lot of stuff going on now. We're making huge losses. If we don't start making a profit off the back of this, then I think we're pretty much done. But what a fantastic learning experience this has been. I've definitely learned a lot about squeezing stuff together as tight as possible. Don't do it. Terrible idea. It causes you nothing but problems. Problems. Nothing but problems. We've got 12 drums of wax. We should have 30 drums in the next 9 days. We should have that. That should be fine. Gilbert Brady, cool. 31 barrels of crude oil, cool. I need to start making profit here, so I could start doing stuff with natural gas. This is obviously, I think, now going to be where our big money comes from, natural gas. Can't see any other way of doing anything with that, to be honest. That is worrying me quite a bit. So natural gas there, liquid byproduct. It's only 20% full. It's not as bad. This one is filling up real fast. I've only got 13 grand left. So we've got some money coming in 1 day, then 3 days, then 5 days. So really we need profit coming in every single day. I suppose because we've got profit coming in on the same day, you could argue that that's 2 days worth. So yeah, we're almost at the point where we're making a profit every day. Is it a profit though? That's the question. If we're losing 2 grand a day, oh God, look at this, 12,000. $12,000. Have we got enough? Waste. No, still haven't got enough. 1,100. Maybe I need to invest in research or something. So I've just got to take my foot off the accelerator now for a minute and just try and keep tabs on what's going on. There's a lot of crude oil in there. Maybe if I just took the crude oil out and put that in a separate thing. How much is that? 5 grand. It's a lot of money. But if we've got the crude oil there that we need to produce the products and whatnot, the chemicals and the wax. 19 drums of wax over here. $36 over there. Okay, this is good. And we are producing products. We are making stuff. Hello, Marley. My cat wants to come in. How are we doing? Pretty good. Oh, painful wrists. Right, I'm going to give that a second. Let me just let my cat in. There is a cat flap. He can get in any time he wants, but... Come on, you awkward bugger. Hello. That's it. Walk around my feet, trip me over. That's brilliant. That's what we need. Thank you, mate. Oh, everything's going wrong. Contract update. $31 barrels and 30 drums of wax. Okay. Right, so I don't think we're making enough money. $432 barrels of crude oil, but I don't know if we're making enough money to cover the costs. Just put crude oil in there. And then can I say... You can't pick two things? That's annoying. Because there's already 3 things in there. So I'm going to need a third one of these, and I haven't got any cash left. No. 4 barrels of chemicals. Where do you store chemicals? That's a good question. Oh no, we're going to lose. Where do you store chemicals? Oh, we got chemicals in there. But no chemicals in there. Where the hell am I storing the chemicals then? Made a bit of a profit. I need to sell some more stuff of what I've got. What can we sell? We've already got a contract with her. Ah! So, we got a few more buyers for chemicals. This is very good. Right, so they're all worried about my output. How much output am I making? Right, I don't think I have enough. I haven't got enough cash. Right, this is a bit of a problem. We have 132 barrels of chemicals. I think we just start selling them and then use that money to expand our production. So negotiate a new contract, assign you, start selling me selling some of our chemicals. This guy seems pretty happy. 27 barrels every 6 days. Probably more than we can do actually. But we need that money coming in. Oh, my eye. I don't know what's going on with my eye. Suddenly exploded. Feels like it's full of chemicals. Oh, mamma mia. I failed to pay my electricity and water bill. Oh, crap. Okay, sign the contract. That's more chemicals going out. Hopefully that'll be enough just to turn the tide. But then we got all this waste to deal with. Is it going to be enough? I'm afraid I have some bad news. We're doing some rethinking over here, and it seems we're not going to be able to continue with small waxes sales agreement going forward. I know that's an inconvenience, but I hope we can continue working together in the future. You've cancelled the contract with us. Oh no. I could spend influence to continue the contract. I'm going to do that because we're just about breaking even. I love the fact that they just ring up and cancel just as everything's starting to go well. Oh God, my eyes. I swear my missus is spraying some sort of smelly liquid into the air that is, you know what women are like. We've got like 75 different scents coming into the room from all different angles at different times of the day. Getting in my eyes is just setting me off. This game's brilliant. I really like it. Right, we're starting to make some profit, some proper actual profit. Only because I used a bit of our negotiation force to keep that wax contract going. So we've got to keep an eye on the chemicals here. 132 barrels. I think we'll be alright for a little while. It'd be nice to get them separated. So we've got 300 barrels of crude oil. If I can build one more, I think actually I'm going to need two more, aren't I? We're going to need two more, and I'm not sure we're actually making an overall profit either. We need another contract. Get a new contract. See if I can find a new wax buyer. There's only one wax buyer, that's a bit of a problem. Alright, scrub that. Try and sell some more chems. Chemicals are obviously in demand. 26 barrels every 7 days, let's do that. And obviously we're going to need to boost our production, but if we're making a profit we can do that. What we can't do is sustain losses at this point. We just need to have money coming in now on a regular basis, knowing that any contract could just cancel at any time. Mail request, contract updates. Yes, start immediately. There we go. What does the mayor want now? Hi, Edwin Cunningham. I'm the mayor of Midland. Stop saying that every time. I know we're a major player that's really happy home and blah, blah, blah. I'm calling you to discuss a certain proposal that will feel would great benefit everyone. Invest some money in city beautification. 5 grand. I haven't got 5 grand. I'm as broke as they come, mate. I'm absolutely broke. So no, I'm not going to. You've already asked me for beautification money, and I gave you 5 grand already. So you can jog on this time round. Failed to pay my electricity bill again. They'll start cutting their deliveries if I continue to fail to pay them. Oh my good lord. Right, so nearly every day we've got money coming in. But I've got to pay 5 grand in research. Oh no. I thought that was 5 grand total. I didn't realise it was 5 grand every month. Oh, we're failing to pay our bills. We're not even paying wages at the moment. Things are very difficult. What a cool game this is. We're going to go into the red. Almost into the red. So we've got some cash. Hopefully it's enough to pay all the bills off. We are running out of chemicals. An accidental release of chemicals. You have an incoming message. Oh, shizer. Richard Hill from the Environmental Protection Agency. Our air monitors at one of your chemical plants and your chemical production complex indicates that an unsafe amount of substances we deem harmful to health are being released into the air. This is obviously a situation that requires immediate action to decide how to deal with it. So the only option available to me is to call the fire department and hope their response team is up to the task. Shut down the plant whilst the local fire department address the leak. So I can close it down and pay to have everything repaired. I have no influence with him, so I can't keep it quiet. I'm going to have to shut down production whilst the fire department fix it. Just as I thought, we might be able to pull ourselves out of this. Unbelievable. Failure is imminent, isn't it? And we're almost out of crude oil as well. £5 grand. And then I know I've got this £5,000 expense coming in 2 days. And the chemical plant's shut down. February 13th, that's reopening. Oh my god. We're going to start failing contracts. $18 drums of wax. This is such a cool game. This is a really good game. I'm really enjoying it. I like the challenge of it. I'm very much hoping it continues to develop and evolve. I mean, I've barely scratched the surface. I can start farming and all sorts of things soon, I suppose. Right, so we've paid that £5,000 bill. So I could, in theory, now put another storage thing in. Okay. I have enough cash now. I need to start selling natural gas somehow. Contracts. New contract. Start selling. We've got natural gas. Why can't I sell natural gas? That's a disposal thing. And how much is that going to cost me? 3 grand. Holy cow! I haven't got that sort of money. I'm in so much trouble. We've only got 4.21 barrels of crude oil left. Having said that, though, we've got some over here. 630 bloody barrels. Like nearly 700 barrels or something. I'd much rather they just take the crude oil that we need and not just keep taking crude oil. Right, so that's now crude oil, that's natural gas. This is just taking liquid byproducts. Hopefully that'll start transferring stuff to the appropriate barrel storage area. This is not good. Failing to pay the bills, can't pay the salaries. Contracts are failing. Calvin Hutchinson, you're falling behind in your deliverables. This is going to turn into a problem. I would hate. Use some influence to smooth things over. Use some influence to smooth things over. I can't do anything until these open up again. This is annoying because I can't control the... I've got the crude oil, but it's gone this way instead of the way I want it to go. And there's nothing in there still. So I can deliver... I don't understand then. I've got crude oil here. So I haven't got enough wax for her either. And I've got 10 days of this. This is bad. I've got 18 drums of wax. What's the problem? She's still going to get a delivery. Right. This is becoming unsustainable. I have got crude oil here. No, where is it? Yeah. 165 barrels of crude oil. I want to deliver that. Crude oil. No, see, that's back to front. I see what's going on. Right, that's a little bit silly the way that's put together. So I want to deliver. You know what? I'm going to take the crude oil from here. Add a delivery. Crude oil. Right. Okay. So I'm going to go from here to here. Right, that should bring stuff over. Which should, in theory, get our contracts back on. 26 barrels of chemicals failed. I'm losing reputation with these guys. We've had a bit of money coming in, so that's good. Right, so we've got barrels of crude oil available. So hopefully that'll get things moving quite nicely. Right, so if we've got crude oil, that will stop being a problem. How's the chemicals thing looking? We've only got 9 barrels of chemicals, and we're not producing any. The challenge is real. The profits are so small. But our staff are very happy. So we're lucky in that regard. Right. Right, hopefully that should be the last time, or maybe one more time I need to smooth things over with him. And then chemicals will be back online again. Right, so this is just for byproducts. That's just for crude oil. And that's just for that stuff. Hopefully if I can start shifting natural gas, then that might be the profit that we've been looking for. But we're going to have to make a bit of profit first before that can happen. We've nearly reached spring. So some crude oil is going out, that's good. There needs to be a way of restricting how much crude oil is coming in. Failed to pay salaries again. 3 days, oh no, 2 days, and we'll have the chemicals up and running. I think we're going to get an argument with that guy one more time. 20 barrels of chemical, unsuccessful. Move it over one last time. We should be back online tomorrow. What a disaster that's been. Don't know how we survived that long, to be honest. Brilliant. I love the way that you can say, look, I'm sorry. We've been working together a long time. Oh no. Right, that's it. We should be back online now, right? We are back online. Why have we got that over our head still? 30 drums of waxes failed. Right, everything is back online. It's not online, why not? No storage for chemicals. Well, this is what I was wondering. How have we been producing chemicals this whole time without having a storage for chemicals? I have been wondering that for quite a while. But anyway, right, let's have our last tank. Chemicals. I just need 5 grand, please. Water bill. Chemicals again. Still not got things back on track. Let's turn that back to any. A warm welcome. Introduction to other people. Chemical dyes. Yeah. Just a carpenter. Cool. That's a new potential seller. But I mean, we've got to get things back on track here. So currently chemicals are going into this and then instantly being taken out. So we need a dedicated chemicals storage just to keep things ticking over nicely. Double waxes next week. You will say, yeah, absolutely. We'll double the amount of waxes we're producing. God only knows how I'm going to do that. We'll deal with that problem when she bitches and moans about it. What am I trying to do? Trying to build another tank. Oh no, what's that? That's not a good looking thing. Oh, a new trade show. Failed to pay my water bill. Go do that. Manage relationships. Ask for an introduction. I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm in panic mode, I'll be honest with you. Not enough money to pay salaries. Contract update on chemicals. Contract problem. Right, how is the chemical situation right now? 18 barrels. I don't think we're making enough. I don't think we're producing enough to cover the contracts that we've agreed. Because originally I was going to temporarily run that whilst we had a decent collection, and then use that to move profits. But it's all gone horribly wrong. Chemical leak all clear. Good, I'm glad. Thank you for the all clear. $26 barrels of chemical fail. Can't pay the penalty. I think we're done. Don't think I can get out of this. Is there a bank? Can I borrow some money? Finances are just, I think I've done well to survive this long on hard difficulty, considering I've never played it before. If I could have just started selling natural gas, because we've got loads of natural gas. No way of storing it. Oh, hang on. Can that store natural gas? It bloody can. Look at that. I'm just not producing enough chemicals. Right. So if I've got natural gas here, can I sell it then, please? Contracts. Negotiate new contracts. See, now I think this is a mistake. This is a bug in the system. I've got natural gas. I should be able to sell it, but it's not even giving me the option to do it. And I'm not seeing it anywhere else. The natural gas is just not showing up here. And I think that's because it won't let me do it because I don't have natural gas knowledge. I think that's what it is, isn't it? Is that what it is? Let's guess. I have got that technology. Oh, well in that case. Is that this? Fossil fuels. Is that going to be the right thing? Small amount of profit, look. I apologise. How much is one of them, for God's sakes? How much is that? 4,000. Oh, I can almost afford one of them. Just give me some cash. Give me some cash immediately and I'll produce more chemicals and everyone will be happy again. Give me more money. Give me 5 grand and I'll fix all of the problems. I swear to God, that's all I need. 5 grand. Please. 5 grand and everybody gets paid. And we start making a profit. Please? Pretty please? This is not going well. What's this? Not break, but I'm quite a good squash player. Yeah. Go play squash, that gives us some benefit, you know, makes us friendly. We've got no thingy. Pay the penalties. I literally need 5 grand and that will fix all the problems. I can't see how we're going to get £5 grand. A decent payout for crude oil fairly soon. What's the crude oil situation looking like? 104 barrels. Maybe I can get another crude oil contract on the go. This is it. This is all I've got. Damn it. That's a wax situation. 34 drums. So the wax and the crude oil are okay. It's just the chems. I can't keep up with the chems. Maybe I should renegotiate the contract instead of just chasing my tail. I might have enough. Might have enough. I might have enough. Oh, I'm halfway there. Bosh, £5 grand. Come on. Turn this failing business around. Get in there, my son. So very soon going to need another £5 grand to hold on to the chemicals, but that's okay. We'll deal with that pain in the ass when it gets to it. Look, 950,000 barrels of crude oil. And the natural gas is now going into the correct place, which is great. Contract failure. I'll pay 10 grand. Decrease relationship by 45 points. I'm going to pay a large fee of 10 grand. Right, chemicals finally gone. 10 grand in debt. $30 drums of wax has gone. Clinging on by my fingertips right now. How long? Come on. We need you up and running very quickly. Is there not enough water? No! Don't do that to me, you son of a gun. Not enough cash. Oh, it's all going to fail because I haven't got enough water. I'm going to shut down the wax production for a minute. Still not enough water? Right, we have enough water now. Says here, oh, how much? £617. Right, we'll pay that. Right, we should now be producing enough chemicals to cover both of those contracts. What's going on here? Oh, man. Small profit. 20 barrels of chemicals are not available. Oh, no. £546 penalty, we'll pay that. Why are the chemicals not available? Right, that crude oil is full. That's 555555. Chemicals there. I don't want crude oil going in there. For frick's sake, stop stealing all the crude oil. There's also natural gas in there. So maybe I'll just say just chemicals in there then. And then it's going to complain that we've got nowhere to put the overflow of... Crude oil? Why is crude oil not... Oh, we're going to have to cancel contracts here. I can't keep paying 10 grand. What's this for? Chemicals. Ah, this is the beginning of the end. The electricity company are now not bringing us any more electricity because we're not paying the bills. And I've only got 22 barrels there, 6 barrels of chemicals. Why have I got such a small amount of chemicals? We must be producing tons of chemicals. Got 67 barrels of chemicals there. Why is there no... Can't take more than 10 barrels a day. Or is it because we're not paying them that they're not doing the job? Ah, right. We're going to have to close the chemical factory. Not getting any power. This is it. I think we've failed. Because we're not getting electricity, we're not getting any water, we can't produce anything at all. So obviously all of our contracts are going to fail. Once our contracts fail, there's no money coming in, which means we can't then get solvent. I do wish there was a bank loan option. This is such a great game. I really enjoyed failing at this, I have. What killed us was that chemical leak. Was it the chemical leak, or was it the fact that that lady... Yeah, it was the chemical leak. I mean, first of all, that lady said, oh, we can't do the wax contracts anymore. And I was like, what? That was a red herring of a panic. What really killed us was the chemical leak and having to shut down the chemical factory for 2-3 weeks. I mean, that was just... That was the beginning of the end, wasn't it? There was no way of getting out of that situation. We're very close to fixing the problem. I'm sorry. Small chemicals problem. I can't do anything. I mean, can I pay? How can I pay the electricity company? Yeah. How can I pay? How can I pay the electricity company? I mean, they're not going to take. What we need is an overdraft. I'm just going to speed it up. Let's make it as painless as possible. I don't think there's enough money coming in to get a solvent again. It's just kind of stuck. Nothing is happening. It's not going up or down. Yeah, I think there needs to be a bank loan option with terrible terms for companies that are struggling, but just to get you out of this death spiral. See, like, nothing's happening here. That's been stuck on this for ages. Finances. I don't think there is a bank, is there? I mean, I could probably sell some stuff. Probably too little, too late. So I sold that, and nothing has happened. Has it perhaps bugged out? Because that's been stuck at that screen now for quite some time. I think maybe we've discovered a bug there. I don't think this is an accurate reflection of our current situation. Yeah, look, we're losing $6 a day. Oh, what a shame! What a shame! I made a couple of mistakes in the beginning. That cost us $5. But that chemical spill was totally unexpected and killed me. Add to the fact that I can't seem to control how much crude oil is going into this company. Yeah. I mean, now that that's full up, I think I could control it better, but there were some contracts that we could have paid that maybe, I mean, $6 worth of contracts that we could have got paid for, and maybe that would have made all the difference. I don't know. I think this is a fantastic game. I think maybe there's a couple of little bugs in it. There needs to be a bank so that I can organise a bank loan, or if there is one, I need to know how to do it. But I really like this. What a fabulous game. What a fabulous game. I think that's brilliant. Let me know your thoughts. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care. Bye for now. Brilliant game.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything?